Hello, Earth signs. This is an important spirit guidance that you need to hear today because we're going to talk about a breakthrough moment breakthrough moments that are coming in for you. I'm going to take 4 cards, we'll clarify them. There will be other guidance at the end of this reading. If anything resonates, drop a comment in the comment section. Now, the Spirit is talking about ending challenging cycles. The whole weight of the world is on your shoulders. There's a cycle of life that needs to end now. So this person is making their way home. There's many ways we can carry our challenges. This person is taking it all upon themselves. Sometimes we can share challenges or we can deal with things one thing at a time instead of feeling overwhelmed with them. The point of these challenges, or this challenging cycle, though, is that you've gained a lot of wisdom. So always remember the upside of life when it's challenging is that you are gaining wisdom and advice on how to go forward here. Let's have a look and see what Spirit's saying about your 10 of Wands. We have the 5 of Swords, the Moon card, and the Hanged Man. Goodness, I've just did air signs and it's very similar section came out for them here. This is about not being able to see the way forward. It's not understanding your situation. Your breakthrough moment's going to come when you look at the bigger picture. There can be epiphany moments. You've been stuck in this cycle purely and simply, literally, to learn some lessons. Now, you're wiser now. So if you look at the bigger picture, you'll be able to start to see the reason why and you'll become enlightened. The moon turns into the sun. It's sometimes difficult to see the way forward. The advice from Spirit here is to move this forward, is that we need to find a middle path. Now, this is either being flexible and making some kind of compromise. It's going to feel like a bittersweet victory here because we're having to make a sacrifice of some sort to bring change in. Now, change is a 5. The important thing here is that you make the change. That is where your breakthrough moment will come. Now, people don't like to hear the word compromise because they feel like they're giving in. It's finding the easiest way forward for you to move yourself on using the knowledge and understanding that you've gained through what you've been going through. It's important now that you lay down your burdens and your challenging cycle is over. So consider your options here about how you can find compromise and be flexible so that you can release yourself from this challenging cycle and make way for new things to come in. And there's your new things coming in. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very entrepreneur type energy. It's somebody who is creative, who thinks outside the box, which is what this Hanged Man is doing, understands their lessons, believes in their skills and their abilities, and somebody who could, for example, start up their own business, learn a new hobby. You could be meeting people through that. It could open new doors. It can be, meeting a new partner, but who's very attractive. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But it's somebody who's very charismatic. It's somebody who's excited and passionate about life and trusts and believes in their skills here to create whatever you desire. And you have that ability in life. We all do. It's just sometimes life gets on top of us and we lose sight of that. So this is your time to create something new and exciting for yourself. It's an exciting opportunity that you could be taking up here. It could be an exciting, charismatic person that you're meeting. If you're taking up new hobbies or learning new skills of any kind. Let's see what Spirit's got to say. The Fool. Yeah, there we go. The Fool, the Tower moment, and the beautiful 10 of Pentacles. Now, this Tower moment can be the rude awakening. You deciding to find that middle path or bring the changes in or becoming enlightened can feel like a Tower moment. So you could create a Tower moment if you're going to do what's right for you here. It could affect other people. But always remember, when you're doing what's right for you, you are doing right by others. You're honouring them. So a rude awakening time, definitely. It can feel a challenging time, can feel we're out of control of things. Things can happen in our lives, shifts, people can leave, things can leave our lives, or things can come to light here that are not stable and not serving us well. So things can disappear and leave, or people can leave, but that's fine because we need to create something that we're passionate about and we need to create something that's stable. So this really is about taking that leap of faith forward towards new opportunities. We're starting from ground zero. Now, after the Tower moment comes the healing card. So I know people don't feel the Tower moment as a blessing in disguise, but it does in the long term turn out to be that way. It turns out it's for your higher good. I hate saying that when I say it. It's for your higher good. It sounds pompous when people are going through challenging times. But really what we've got here is it's making way for you to start from ground zero and align with abundance and prosperity and growth in your life. So whatever's leaving, whatever you feel is out of control, go with it. The star card comes after it, which is a healing card. New hope and rejuvenation can be coming in, or will definitely be coming in. So here, take that leap of faith. You'll notice this person is jumping through the air. They're traveling light. They're not taking all this baggage with them. They're leaving it behind. So that is important, that we find this change. We make these changes and find that middle path here to go towards something brand new. And what you're doing here is you're lining yourself with abundance in every area of your life. Now, it can be financial improvements. For example, if you're learning new skills, you could end up promoted. If you're starting up your own business, through hard work, because we have to commit to anything to do with Pentacles. It's everyday life. If we put the work in, we're bringing in abundance. So financial benefits, being around all the right people, getting yourself into the right environment, enjoying your job, and you're able to climb the ladder, you're putting the work in here, and you're bringing abundance in. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy, the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician. And here we go. So this is you manifesting whatever you desire. When we follow our passions here, and we're prepared to admit to what's challenging, we're prepared to put an end to them, even though it might create a tower moment, or we're going through this tower moment, we're prepared to take that leap of faith forward, you see, trusting in ourselves and the universe. Then the universe helps us co-create. As above, so below, the infinity symbol. This King of Wands believes that he can create anything he desires. Like I said, the infinity symbol means that so can you. So this is a time to manifest new things. It's a time for you to take that leap of faith and remember that the universe and spirit will support you and shift things around in the background so that you can achieve your abundance at the end if you put the work in. So let's have a look and see what Spirit's saying about the Magician. Show me clearly. Major Judgment card. The Page of Swords, pages of the starts of something. And there's your Ten of Swords as well. So this really is about making a major judgment call. You're going to be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You're releasing yourself from your challenging cycle or what's been draining the life out of you here. So Spirit and the universe are trying to connect in with you. They will support you to make your judgment call and with your new goal that you're setting. Now, once we release, our challenges and we're looking at this bigger picture, you'll be able to connect in with your intuition and ideas will start to come. Pages are the starts of ideas. So it could be something somebody says that resonates with you here, that helps you with your light bulb moment or epiphany moment. It could be you starting to gain the clarity you need, like we've said here, to go forward, because you're understanding what needs to be done here. So it's a major judgment call. And what it's going to do is it's going to end all the mental anguish and the challenges you've been going through. Tomorrow's a new day. Spirit is saying this is the perfect time for you to manifest something new today. And by tomorrow, your mental stress, energies, anxieties could start to lift. It's not going to happen overnight. Nothing ever does. But if you put the work and effort in and you're prepared to look at this and make the judgment call and manifest something new here, this is your breakthrough moment. This is what's going to transform things. And it can be that somebody's done you a wrong here, stabbed you in the back. If it's to do with people, let it go. Let them go. They're not worth it. The Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is Taurus energy, and this really is about your traditional values. This could be higher education you're going towards. It could be that you're joining big establishments like the police force, something like that, the National Health Service, anything, you get my drift here. This also is about you living authentically and being true and honest with yourself about your life and what you expect your life to be, especially when it's next to this Magician card. So what do you want your life to look like? If your challenges, your boundaries have been challenged, I beg your pardon, if your boundaries have been challenged or your ethics or morals have been challenged here, this is about you deciding that that's not good enough and understanding that you are on a spiritual journey of soul growth in relation to challenges and mental anguish. So make sure that you're living your true authentic life here. If you're not, then this is the time to take that leap of faith, because you won't find true happiness if you're not enjoying life and you're not living the life that you desire, or you deserve the best. So you have to trust and believe in that. You have to trust and you have to work towards that, or change things and shift things so that you can get the breakthrough and get onto the right destined path for yourself here. The Eight of Wands, the Lover's card, Gemini energy, and the Six of Swords. Now, this Gemini energy, it could be that you're making way for new relationships if that's what people want. Like we did say, you could be meeting someone very attractive that you're passionate about, or somebody that finds you attractive. It could be a very passionate relationship. If it's not relationships, then we're talking about making choices that can move our situation on. And if you reflect on, like I said earlier, the way you want to live your life, and you make the major judgment call, no matter what the upheaval may be or what you're going through here, then things will move forward very quickly. Now, this could be putting emails out, texts out, you could be on social media of any kind, you could be building something new, a new platform, you could be putting advertisements out for your business, you could be moving home, moving country. But the good news will come in. The universe will work with you to, to get you onto the right path. So there's good news coming in and fast movement coming in through choices that you're making. And what happens here is you start to move forward. Life starts to become a heck of a lot easier. Now, we've started the reading off with the Ten of Wands, which is challenging and feeling bogged down. And we're ending the reading here with moving into an easier way of life, because what we're doing here is we're accepting the challenges and the lessons that we're learning. So go with the flow here. Don't fight against the tide. Do what you need to do to go forward, and life will feel and seem a heck of a lot easier. So your breakthrough moment is going to come when you decide to make that judgment call, when you decide to lay down this chapter, put an end to this chapter and lay down your burdens. It's obviously going to come when you understand the lessons and use your wisdom here to find that middle path and bring in the change. New goals being manifested, and choosing here to give up the mental anguish, and you're choosing here, there's a lot of breakthrough moments here, choosing to take that leap of faith forward and trusting that the universe here will support you on your desired journey. So let's get a fairy message here, and we will get 2 of these cosmic messages. 1, 2. Nature's sign. Nature's sign. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Now, this here could be taking a walk in nature. You could be meditating. You don't have to take a walk in nature. It's about connecting in with spirit, putting your desires out to the universe, listening to your intuition here and making the right choices for you. So ground yourself. Do something in the quiet, and that will help gain the clarity that you need here to go forward. Do something kind for someone without any expectations. That's what you'll get back in return. So do something kind and you'll get something back in return. It makes you feel good, especially if you're feeling bogged down. Look around and find some signs the universe is speaking to you. Well, you've been drawn to this reading. That's one sign. But you could be repeating numbers. It could be feathers. It could be birds. It could be repeating songs on the radio. So be aware. That's what we're saying. Ground yourself here, connecting with your intuition, be in the quiet, and you'd be amazed what comes forward. Okay, I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.